And we are back at the Chartwell Women's Sports Complex here on the campus of Arkansas Tech University. What is going to be a pretty beautiful Saturday afternoon here in early mid-spring in the River Valley. Arkansas Tech Suns are taking on the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers. Doubleheader on tap. We've got here game one, and the completion of this one about 30 minutes afterwards, we will have the third and final game of this series. Starting pitcher for Arkansas, Bailey Buffington. She is finishing up her warm-up tosses, and we will soon be underway. The first batter that Buffington face is Abby Detar. Detar is the leadoff batter in second base for Northwestern Oklahoma. After her will be Lindsay Mcelroy, center fielder, and batting third is the designated player, Hannah Howell. Those are the three hitters who up against Buffington here in game one. They came in yesterday, and what was a pretty wild affair. Came in when it was a 6-6 at one point, and retired all 7 batters she faced to end the game, and ended up picking up the win with the clutch 3-run home run by Mackenzie Goins in the bottom of the 6th inning. And so Bailey Buffington back there facing Northwestern Oklahoma. The first pitch was a strike. Second offering was fouled off. Abby Detar is the top hitter for Northwestern Oklahoma in their lead spot. She is batting .375, has 10 doubles, 2 triples, 7 runs, and 25 runs batted in. That pitch is high, and it is 1-2. Yesterday, game one, Detar went 1 for 4, scored a couple of runs. Northwestern Oklahoma, 13-29-1 overall. That one's on the ground, left side. Mayberry fields it, coming across. Her throw over to first base is in time. Nice range there by Mayberry, playing it to her left. So Detar, the leadoff batter, is retired. That will be Lindsay Mcelroy coming to the plate. McElroy also was 1 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. Told you about Northwestern's overall record. They are 7-21 in the Great American Conference. First pitch here to the center fielder is off to the right and out of play. On the other end, Arkansas Tech been playing some great softball this year. They are 32-16 overall, 22-6 in the Great American Conference, and they are still battling it out with Southern Arkansas at the top of the Great American Conference standings. That one is fouled off. Only one more conference weekend waits following this one. And Arkansas Tech will be at home against Southeastern Oklahoma next weekend. Here's the 0-2. That was low, and it's 1-2. So the Golden Suns are definitely looking forward to having their last 2 weekends in conference play at home. Looking to close out the regular season strong. That one is fouled off, the 1-2 pitch. Lindsay Mcelroy on the year. She bats .274. She's got 6 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 18 RBIs. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Roy. In on the fist, up the middle. Pruitt will play it on top. Strike throw in time. Great play there by Brooke Pruitt. Good job there by Bailey Buffington also, too, getting the pitch inside enough to get it off the barrel of McElroy. Now the designated player, Hannah Howell. She was the starting pitcher yesterday's game. That first pitch is grounded down the left field line and foul. 0-1 on Howell. At the plate, Howell also hit yesterday, batting in the number 3 spot. She went 0 for 3. Golden Suns used pretty much their entire pitching staff yesterday. Shannon Lacey got the start in game 1. Kayla Cartwright came on in relief, and Bailey Buffington finished it out. Out in front of the off spin, out to left, and plenty of room to make the catch. Sydney Keaton. 1, 2, 3. Go Rangers in the top of the first. That'll take us to the bottom of the first. Golden Suns coming late for the first time this afternoon. This is Arkansas softball. And back here at the Charles Women's Sports Complex, so again play in the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Shelby Chavers, the leadoff batter. She'll be followed by Timber Riley. Caitlin Wells bats third for Arkansas Tech. Those are your batters due up here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch, a little bit of a delay, but a called strike for Hannah Scoggin. She is the starting pitcher for Northwestern Oklahoma. Scoggin is making her 19th appearance and her 15th start this year. That one is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Shavers. Hannah Howell pitched the entirety of the game yesterday, so this is the first chance that the Golden Suns have had another look at a pitcher for Northwestern Oklahoma. Fouling that one straight back into the net is Chavers, 1-2 on the count. Scoggin with a 9.16 earned run average. She does have 2 complete games. 73 2/3 innings pitched coming into play. 40 strikeouts, but 53 walks on the year. And a called strike 3 as she found the outside corner. Shelby Chavers is a strikeout victim for the first out of the inning.
Hitting next, the second baseman, number 12, Timber Riley.
Chavers has her batting average just below the 300 mark after that at-bat. Now Timber Riley, 426 hitter for the Golden Suns. First pitch is a strike. She had herself quite a day yesterday. 14th home run of the year. Also had her first triple of the year. Ended up with 4 RBIs, now has 48 on the season. That one misses low, ball 1. Timber with that 426 batting average has 63 hits and 148 at-bats. She scored 53 runs. Has 18 doubles, told you about the triple, and the 14 home runs, and has 48 RBIs. That one bounces and comes up and catches, I think, the shin guard of the home plate umpire. He says he's okay after being checked on by catcher Alana Giorgio. Now they're actually going to give him a little bit more time as Giorgio comes out to have a chat with her pitcher. Sounded like it hit the shin guard pretty solidly, so hopefully able to take a majority of that shock impact. 426 batting average for Riley is tied for tops in the Great American Conference. She hits that one through the right side into right field. A solid base hit for Timber Riley. That batting average will continue to climb. Hard hit ball by Riley. She's aboard with One out here in the bottom of the first.
Number 29, Caitlin Wells.
Not far off of Riley's batting average is the batter at the plate, Caitlin Wells. She's hitting .423 this season. Swings and misses at that first pitch. Maybe an off-speed offering from Scoggin. Wells with 60 hits on the year, 12 doubles, no triples, 11 home runs, 41 RBI. That one is low, and it's ball one. Three batters in this Arkansas Tech lineup have double-digit home runs and 40 or more RBIs. Riley, who's at first, Wells at the plate, and Mackenzie Goins, who is in the hole, meet that criteria. That pitch misses as well, and it is now 3-1. Excuse me, just 2-1. Scoreboard operator was too quick for my eye. Good hitters count for Caitlin Wells. Now it is 3-1. That one in the dirt. Waiting on deck is Cassie Mayberry. And it's ball four to Wells as that pitch was outside. So now two aboard for Cassie Mayberry, only one out.
Hitting next to third baseman, number 28, Cassie
Mayberry just under the 300 mark in her batting average. She's hitting .297 this year. Over 100 at-bats at 128. She's got 38 hits, 10 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs. First pitch inside for a strike. That one swung on a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 on Mayberry, number 4 hitter for Arkansas Tech, here in the bottom of the first. That one down the middle, but low, bounces in there for ball one. Spoils that one off, does Mayberry, and off the net, it almost came down and hit the helmet of the on-deck batter, Mackenzie Goins. The big hero yesterday, the clutch 3-run home run in the bottom of the sixth. Broke a 6-all tie. Was the difference in what ended up being a 9-6 victory for Arkansas Tech. On the ground to the right side, the second baseman over to second for one. Double play not in time as Mayberry is able to race down the line. So she reaches on the fielder's choice. Wells is the base runner who's out on the play. 4-6 is Detar through to her shortstop, Oakley. And Timber Riley takes third on that play as well. So runners at the corners, 2 away, bottom of the first inning, and Mackenzie Goins. First pitch to her. Off-speed pitch, inside, and she comes up empty. The wind today is blowing more in. It's a south wind. In from center field, favoring more towards left field as well, but it is blowing in. That one misses for ball one. It's a similar wind pattern to what we had yesterday, but the 2 3-run home runs that Arkansas Tech hit yesterday would have been out in most any wind conditions. 3-run home run by Timber Riley was a line drive to center, and Goins' 3-run home run was out to left. That one is in the dirt, and taking it over to second base on the wild pitch is Cassie Mayberry. That one wasn't even close to getting to the plate. Mayberry read it. Now both runners are in scoring position. Plus a good hitter's count for Goins, the 2-1. Elevated pitch. She chased and comes up empty. It's 2-2. See if Scoggin tries to go climb the ladder once more. Or if Goins can be clutch again with 2 outs. In the air, right field. This is drifting out of play. That gets on top of the batting cages, just out of play to the right side. So the count still 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out from the bottom of the first. The pitch. Inside, taken for ball 3. It's a close pitch for sure. And the payoff. Upstairs, ball 4. It gets to the backstop, but there is not enough room at all between home plate and the netting to really try any kind of advance. And so a walk to Goins. Loads the bases with 2 outs for Brooke Pruitt. Scoggin taking a little bit of time to tie her cleats. Looks like she also had a blowout too with her stirrups on the left foot. Here is Pruitt. First pitch swinging, comes up empty. Brooke hitting .268 on the year. Had a double taken away from her in her last at bat last night. She hit one into the gap following Goins' 3-run home run. It was a great diving catch by the center fielder McElroy. And now it is 0-2 as Pruitt fouled that one back. Down on the count is Brooke Pruitt, 0-2. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. No chase there on the outside pitch, and it's ball 1. In the air, center field. Not a tough play from McElroy. She now comes in and makes the catch. The Golden Suns straying the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. That keeps us scoreless. We will move to the top of the second inning. This is Arkansas Tech softball. And now we are back here at the Chartwell's Women's Sports Complex. Game 1 of this afternoon's doubleheader between Arkansas Tech and Northwestern Oklahoma. First pitch from Buffington to Mackenzie Adams is swung on and missed. A big cut there by Adams. She is hitting .283 this year. Has 10 home runs to lead the way for Northwestern Oklahoma. 35 RBIs as well. Batting cleanup, and she's down the count 0-2. Chasing both offerings from Buffington that were high. Now see if she tries to shorten up with 2 strikes. Buffington tried to climb another rung on the ladder, but this time does not get Adams to chase after it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the top of the second inning. Inside, popped up, but it'll get back and out of play. And now the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Adams down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Buffington. That brings to the plate Morgan Lenny.
12, Morgan Lenny.
Lenny, the third baseman for Northwestern Oklahoma. Yesterday she was 2 for 4. Overall on the year, she's hitting .253. That one tapped back to Buffington. Easy play for her, 2 up, 2 down.
Hitting next, the left fielder, number 15, Jaden Solberg.
Well, left fielder Jaden Solberg rather. First pitch to her, outside, ball 1. That one is high, and it's 2-0. Just a little bit low. Checking the spot is the catcher, Jessica Williams, because now it is a 3-0 count. Jaden Solberg at the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs in the second. Fires that in for a strike to Buffington. She tries to battle back from the 3-0 count. Takes a good look in, deep breath, and now the pitch. That one fouled off. She has worked the count full, has Buffington. 2 straight strikes, called strike, and a foul ball. Count full. Buffington to Solberg. Here's the pitch. This one popped up. It will get back and out of play. Another foul ball. Good at bat here for Solberg. Also a good job battling by Bailey Buffington, not giving in. She quickly fell behind, 3 balls, no strikes in the count. Worked it back full. Just trying to retire Solberg. Just outside. Buffington thought she might have clipped the outside corner. Home plate umpire saw it as a ball, and it is ball 4. The first base runner for Northwestern Oklahoma is a walk to Jaden Solberg. Here with 2 outs in the top of the second. That extends the inning to their shortstop, J.C. Oakley. That one is swung on and missed. Oakley went 1 for 3 yesterday, had a double. It's outside, a ball and a strike. The shortstop is hitting .255 this year. He's got 10 doubles, a home run, 14 RBIs. That one off to the right and out of play. Solberg, the runner at first. The pitch at the plate. Swung on and missed. Swinging strike 3. Oakley is down swinging. A couple of swinging strikeouts in the inning for Buffington. Give her 2 on the afternoon, and it keeps us with a scoreless tie. We will go to the bottom of the second inning. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Back here at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex, Sydney Keaton will be the leadoff batter for Arkansas Tech in the bottom of the second. First pitch to her is inside, but a called strike. It'll be Sydney Keaton, Jessica Williams, Holly Crutchfield, 7, 8, 9 in the Golden Suns lineup, facing Hannah Scoggin. She stranded the bases loaded in the first inning, and that one, a good diving effort by Adams, the first baseman, in foul territory. She's not able to get there on the sinking line drive, and it's quickly 0-2 on Keaton, the left fielder. Sophomore is hitting .311, just now starting to get some substantial playing time. The pitch, that's low, and it's ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inside, chopper over to third base. Lenny fields, throws over to Adams in time. And 5-3 is the put out for the first out of the inning.
Hitting next, the catcher.
Now it is Jessica Williams,
Jessica Williams.
catcher for Arkansas Tech. Batting in the number 8 spot, hitting .171 on the season. That one between the catcher's leg and clips the home plate umpire again in his leg, the shin guard, and he's walking around saying he's okay, but they're still going to give him a little bit more time. And tip of the cap to associate head coach Josh Berkey for pulling Williams over to talk to him. Not really any kind of a timeout other than to give the home plate umpire a little bit more time to try to forget that he just got hit by that ball. That's why they give him the all the protective gear, though. You never know when one's going to carry him off. Williams pops it up right side. It will get out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Williams does have a home run on the year. Every batter in this Arkansas Tech lineup has a home run, at least 1. All but 2 have multiple home runs this year. Over the plate, but low, and it's 2-1. Another pitch low. Now 3-1. A good count for Jessica Williams to try to do something with nobody on and one out. Bottom half of the second inning. And she takes ball 4. That pitch was high. One out walk to Williams. Now Crutchfield will come to the plate.
Hitting next, the right fielder, number 11, Holly Crutchfield.
Crutchfield on the year, batting 179. 3 doubles, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. That one right down the heart of the plate for strike 1. Swung on, missed. Big cut by Crutchfield. She's down on the count, 0-2. Number 9 batter in the Arkansas Tech lineup. That one is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One thing I've noticed with Scoggin, doesn't necessarily have a hard time getting ahead of the batters. Once she gets to 2 strikes, the next pitch is not really a competitive pitch. That one over the plate, but low, and it's 2-2. By that I mean that she is just trying to more get a chase for a swinging strike 3 rather than pitching inside the zone and taking your chances. Now the count is even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's high, and it's 3-2. And what that does, you know, you're basically giving a free ball to the batter if they are able to have discipline enough. And you look up, you go from 0-2 to where we're at now, 3-2. And another walk. Back-to-back walks issued, and that one came after Crutchfield was down on the count 0-2.
Back to the top of the order for the Golden Suns, the center fielder, number 10, Shelby Chambers.
Really the one time that Scoggin didn't try to nibble or get a chase pitch was when she struck out Shelby Chavers looking to start off the bottom of the first inning. Now Chavers is back to the plate. She pops this one up left side. It is playable. Coming in, making the catch is the left fielder Solberg. 1 pitch, 1 out for Chavers. Now that brings up Timber Riley with a chance with 2 on and 2 out.
Number 12, Timber Riley.
Riley singled her first time into right field. Bumped her batting average. That came in at 426. Low pitch, but a called strike. It's 0-1. Probably the spot where they're going to try to live off of Riley. Low and away. They come inside this time, but it misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside and low. Now it's 2-1. This is where batting Riley in the number 2 spot has really benefited Arkansas Tech, but also, too, having a batter like Caitlin Wells backing her up gives Riley protection enough to where she does see more pitches than probably you would think she would. That one's a called strike, and it's 2-2. Kind of a pick your poison situation. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out here in the second. That one is grounded up the middle, base hit. Being waved around from third is Williams. The throw is cut off, and Arkansas Tech takes a 1-0 lead on the RBI single up the middle by Timber Riley. Getting to second base was Crutchfield.
Hitting next, the designated player, number 29, Caitlin Wells.
Great piece of hitting there by Timber Riley. Didn't try to do too much. And singled it up the middle for a base hit. That pitch had no chance at coming into the strike zone. First offering to Caitlin Wells floats in there for ball 1. Wells walked her first time. That one bounces in there for ball 2. One nothing Arkansas Tech on the 2-out RBI from Timber Riley. That's outside, and it's 3-0. Looks like Northwestern Oklahoma is going to take their chances against Cassie Mayberry, with the bases presumably loaded. And they will be, as that one misses for ball 4. So the second time in as many innings, the bases are loaded for Arkansas Tech. But they have come with 2 outs in each situation. So now Cassie Mayberry is going to try to be clutch with her at bat. She reached on a fielder's choice her first time. Bases full of Golden Suns. Crutchfield at third, Riley at second, Wells at first. Low and outside, and it's ball 1. Five walks already issued in this one by Skager. Season in total is now up to 58. That one's inside and a called strike. On the ground, down left field line, but called foul by the home plate umpire. That one was a tough play. Thought it might have been able to get over the third base bag in fair territory. 2 runs definitely would have scored on that one. I don't know if Solberg, the left fielder, would have been able to get there in time, and if Wells would have been able to score. Would have depended on how deep in the corner that would have got. So it's 1-2 to Mayberry. The pitch. Another foul ball. Again, working inside. Golden Suns looking for a clutch hit and put up a crooked number here in the second. They've already scored 1. 2-out RBI by Timber Riley, who is at second. Mayberry skies this one left side. It gets out of play, well foul, near the parking lot and in between a couple of cars that were parked there. Good decision to leave a little bit of gap between those two. Park at your own risk. Still 1-2 to Mayberry. Reaches out on that pitch on the outside over to the second baseman, Detar. She throws over to first in time. The Golden Suns strand the bases loaded again in the second inning. They did so in the first, but this time they're able to score a run before they strand the bases loaded, and they lead it 1-0. We'll move to the top of the third inning. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Top of the third inning, Arkansas Tech back out there on defense with a 1-0 lead. First pitch to Lana Giorgio, the catcher, was in there for a strike, and the second pitch misses for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the catcher, Giorgio, who is in the lineup for the first time in this series. She swings and misses that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Only 16 at-bats this year for Giorgio, but she has played now in 36 games and has made 33 starts. That one is high, and it's even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Buffington with the sign. Now the pitch. Inside, called strike 3. First out in the third is a looking strikeout. Now to the number 9 batter, Genesis Rodriguez.
Genesis Rodriguez.
Rodriguez was 0 for 1 yesterday, but did score a run. Left-handed slap hitter. Watches the first pitch for a strike. Rodriguez hitting .269 this year. Couple of doubles and 9 RBIs. That went off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Corners were crashing in for Arkansas Tech, trying to defend the slapper. The whole infield actually is drawn in a little bit. Just off the plate. It's 2-1. Maybe a touch low as well. That one more over the middle of the plate, and it's fouled off back behind us. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez, the number 9 hitter, with nobody on, 1 out here in the third. They go outside and called strike 3. Great job of pitching there by Bailey Buffington. Rodriguez was not looking for that pitch, and back-to-back looking strikeouts. 3 straight strikeouts for Buffington going back to the second inning. Now she'll go back to the top of the order, and Abby Detar. Detar grounded out to Mayberry, the third baseman, her first time. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Reminder, we'll have game 2 of this doubleheader on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in Russellville. About 30 minutes following the completion of this game. And on the fist, popped up, shallow over to second base. Coming in and making a running basking catch is Timber Riley. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers in the third. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. 1-0 Arkansas Tech leads. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Fouled off to the right and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one is ripped foul down the left side. 1-2, the count on Brooke Pruitt. That one bounces well in front of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pruitt reaches out, protecting the plate, and fouls it off. First time up, Pruitt flew out to center field to end the first inning. Another one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Count is full on the shortstop, Pruitt. She hits this one in the air, right center field. Coming in and to her right is the right fielder, Rodriguez, and she makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the third inning. Now it's Sydney Keaton.
Number 8, Sydney Keaton.
She grounded out to third base her first time. Second at bat for the sophomore left fielder. That one in the dirt, and it is 1 ball and no strikes. Another one misses outside of the zone. Good hitters count, 2-0 for Keaton. Nobody on, 2 out. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. This one hit in the air. It's going to stay in play in the left center field. Coming over to make the catch is the center fielder, Mcelroy. 3 flyouts for the Golden Suns, and they are retired in order in the third. We will move to the top of the fourth inning. 1-0 Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball. First pitch swinging here in the top of the fourth. McElroy lifts it in the air out to left field, and it's caught by Sydney Keaton. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning.
Now hitting the designated player, number 24, Hannah Howell.
Bailey Buffington back in the circle for Arkansas Tech. Been solid through 3 innings, out there for her 4th. On the ground, down the third base line, and foul. The numbers on Buffington, by the way, did not give this to you at the top of the broadcast. She is making her 21st appearance and her 17th start. Told you she came on in relief yesterday. Ended up pitching the last 2 1/3 innings for Arkansas Tech and collected the win. She is now 11-6 on the year. That one swung on a miss. It's 0-2. Buffington has pitched 7 complete games, had 91 2/3 innings pitched coming into play. 81 strikeouts. That was coming into play. That one is fouled off to the right and out of play. Buffington has 4 strikeouts in this one, so her season total up to 85. Also issued 1 walk, the only base runner for Northwestern Oklahoma. That came back in the second. Now 25 walks on the year. That one fouled off at the plate. Hannah Howell is the batter. She's walking around the plate a little bit just to make sure she's okay. Fouling it off of her left foot. She's back in there, and it's 0-2. And now the pitch from Buffington. Off speed, swung on and missed. Hannah Howell was not ready for that one at all. Bailey Buffington, who's got more velocity than anything for the most part, definitely changed up her approach there and gets the swinging strikeout of the number 3 hitter in the order, Hannah Howell. 5th strikeout of the game for Buffington. And now Mackenzie Adams to the plate. She fouls that one off to the right and out of play. Adams was the first strikeout victim of Buffington, leading off the top of the 2nd inning. And Bailey has since struck out 4 more after that initial strikeout. Nobody on, 2 outs. Here is the 0-1. That one upstairs, ball 1. Fouled straight back into the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adams does not get cheated at the plate with her swings, that's for sure. The pitch. Another off speed. That one goes outside, and it's 2-2. Tried the outside again, this time with some velocity on the fastball. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Adams is a power threat at the plate. So not surprising the Buffington not trying to give her a pitch to hit. Does here, and this one is in the air to left center field. And a great running catch in the gap by Shelby Chavers. That one might have been ticketed for a base hit and a double for Adams. But a good read off the bat for Chavers. She runs it down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning in the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball.
Moving to the bottom of the 4th inning, leading off the Golden Suns, the catcher, number 17, Jessica Williams.
Jessica Williams leading off for Arkansas Tech here in the bottom of the 4th. 8-9-1 in the order for the Golden Suns. They're facing Hannah Scoggin, who has pitched relatively well so far. Through 3 innings, she's only given up 2 hits and 1 run. Has issued 5 walks, but hasn't really had any damage per se come of it. The one exception is a walk to Williams back in the second. She later scored in that inning. It is now 3-0 to Jessica Williams. So she might get on board again for her second walk. This time it would be leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. In there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Count now full as Williams fouls that one off to the right and out of play. On deck for Arkansas Tech is Holly Crutchfield. And ball 4 taken for Williams. And it is a leadoff walk.
Hitting next, the right fielder, number 11.
6th walk issued by Scoggin. It's about time that the Golden Suns really start to make these free passes hurt. Crutchfield gets the bunt down, over to Scoggin, the pitcher. She throws over to second base, who drops it. Detar covering the bag. So it's going to be an error on the second baseman, but go ahead and give credit also for the sacrifice bunt for Crutchfield. So a E4M on a muffed throw. And then the sacrifice bunt. So she will still get credit for the sac bunt and not an at-bat charged against her, does Crutchfield. Shelby Chavers' first pitch showing bunt, pulls it back, and it's taken for ball 1. The throw was in time. The second baseman, Detar, was covering first base. It hit her in the glove, and she dropped it. So a muffed throw by the second baseman, Detar, and that bunt is popped up. Chavers lines the bunt over to the first baseman, Adams, who comes in and makes the catch. Fortunately, none of the runners were off far enough to get doubled off.
Now hitting the second baseman, number 12, Timber Riley.
Chavers was trying to sacrifice both runners in a scoring position for Timber Riley, who is now at the plate. She has 2 hits and 2 trips. Also has the lone RBI for the Golden Suns. First pitch to her is taken for ball 1. Timber, in fact, has the only 2 hits for Arkansas Tech. That one's high, and it's 2-0. Jessica Williams, the runner at second base. Holly Crutchfield's over at first. There is 1 out. That one fouled back into the net. 2-1 now the count. Riley's RBI total now up to 49. That one bowls into the plate for ball 3. On deck, Caitlin Wells. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Jessica Williams being waved around again, and she will score. Very similar to what happened the last time Timber Riley got an RBI base hit with a single up the middle. Did that back in the second inning. And deja vu here in the 4th. And again, a walk issued to Jessica Williams comes in to score.
Caitlin Wells.
Crutchfield gets to second base on the play. Ooh. Swing and a foul right back. Just missing it was Caitlin Wells. Timber Riley is 3 for 3. The only 3 hits for Arkansas Tech so far. And has both RBIs as they lead 2-0. That's in there for a strike. And Caitlin Wells is down in the count, 0-2. Another waste pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wells has also walked twice. She has no official at-bat so far. Hits this one on a line, right center field. Making the catch is the right fielder Rodriguez. Tagging from second, moving to third is Holly Crutchfield. Solid piece of contact, but able to make the catch was Rodriguez. And there are now runners at the corners with 2 gone for Cassie Mayberry, who is 0 for 2. So Cassie Mayberry down to the plate. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1, and taking second base on the wild pitch is Timber Riley. So now 2 runners are in scoring position. That one misses. It's 2-0. And therefore, strike. 2-1 now on Mayberry. Mentioned she's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Grounded out to second base in the second. Needing a clutch hit from her here with 2 outs. Yeah, lines it down the right field line. And it's foul. So the count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Couple of runners in scoring position. Crutchfield at third, Riley at second. 2 away. We played in the bottom half of the 4th inning where it is 2-0 Arkansas Tech. In the air, on the line, carrying out to McElroy for the 3rd out of the inning. Golden Suns strand a couple more in scoring position. Yet to come up with a big hit to put up a crooked number, but Timber Riley, 3 for 3, a couple of RBIs, and the Golden Suns lead it 2-0. We'll go to the top of the 5th. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Back here at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex and doing a little bit of housekeeping duties with the home plate umpire. A change made by Arkansas Tech defensively. Adriana Cooney is into the game in center field. She's in there for Shelby Chavers, who has had a tough game. She went 0 for 3 and did not get the job done on a sacrifice bunt attempt. And so now Cooney takes over for her in center field. In the top of the 5th inning, it's Morgan Leneve, the first batter. 2-0 Arkansas Tech is the score. First pitch was a ball to Leneve. She is 0-1, or excuse me, 0 for 1 against Buffington. Tried the outside corner, and it's 2-0. And therefore, strike 2-1. Now, the leadoff batter, Leneve, has a 3-1 count. That pitch missed low and inside. On the ground, over to Pruitt, the shortstop. She fields on a hop. Strong throw over to Goins. And the first out is recorded here in the 5th. Brings to the plate now Jaden Solberg. Solberg reached base off of Buffington in the 2nd inning. She drew a 2-out walk. Second time coming to the plate. No official at bat thus far. Checked her swing, but it ends up hitting the bat for a foul ball. Popped up right side. It gets out of play right on top of the Arkansas Tech dugout. Oh, 2 on Jaden Solberg, the left fielder for Northwestern Oklahoma. Here's the 0-2. Over the heart of the plate, just high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Swinging strike 3 for Solberg. Second out of the inning, 2 up, 2 down.
Hitting next, the shortstop number 5.
6th strikeout in the game for Buffington. She is approaching 90 strikeouts on the season. First pitch to J.C. Oakley is popped foul. Chase the high pitch, it's 0-2. And did it again, a swinging strike 3. 3 pitches. J.C. Oakley is strikeout victim number 7, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Buffington and the Golden Suns in the top of the 5th. We will move to the bottom half of the inning. 2-0 is the score. Arkansas Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Mackenzie Goins will be the leadoff batter for Arkansas Tech here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. They lead it 2-0 over Northwestern Oklahoma. First pitch is a called strike. And a Scoggin back in the circle for Northwestern Oklahoma. That one's high, ball one. Well, if it wasn't for Timber Riley being in the batting order for Arkansas Tech, Scoggin would be having herself a pretty good game. Outside of issuing 6 walks, there's only been 3 hits for the Golden Suns. All 3 of them have been from Timber Riley, with all of them being singles. 2 of them, the last 2, have driven in runs. Riley is 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And scoring both runs has also been Jessica Williams. Fouling the 1-2 pitch back was Goins. She is 0 for 1 with her 3rd plate appearance. Walked back in the 1st. Flew out to left. Back in the 3rd. Hitting here in the 5th. Inside and takes that one closely for ball 2. Almost looked like she was resigned to the fact that she may have been called out on strikes. But gets a chance to see another pitch here in this at-bat. That one more inside, an easier take, and the count full, 3-2. Here's the payoff. Grounded sharply down the left field line and foul. Finally got the softball back in from the foul from Goins. Now we're ready for another full count offering. This one skied in the air, right field. Couple of steps into fair territory. Making the catch is Rodriguez. And the first out is recorded in the bottom of the 5th.
Now hitting the shortstop, number 21, Brooke Pruitt.
Pruitt now to the plate, 0 for 2, couple of flyouts. First pitch is a called strike. That That one fouled back. It's 0-2. Pruitt just missed that pitch. She steps back in the right-handed batter's box. That 0-2 is low, and it is 1-2. Now 2-2. Again, Scoggin is able to get ahead 0-2, but doesn't really challenge the hitter when she gets to 0-2. Pruitt hits this one in the air, sinking line drive, caught by the right fielder Rodriguez. Golden Suns might be changing their approach, trying to go the other way against Scoggin, but so far Rodriguez here in the fifth inning has been up for the task out in right field.
Sydney Keaton.
Sydney Keaton will be the batter. She's 0 for 2, a ground out and a fly out. Off-speed pitch drops into the zone for strike one. In the air, right field, and all three plays are going to be made by Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3, go the Golden Suns in the bottom of the fifth. We'll move to the sixth, 2-0 our score. Arkansas Tech on top. This is Golden Sun softball.
No one left on base. Oklahoma, the catcher, number 10, Elana Giorgio.
First pitch here in the top of the sixth inning is grounded over to Timber Riley, the second baseman. She makes the play over to her first baseman in plenty of time. That was Elena Giorgio. And one pitch, one out in the top of the sixth.
Hitting next, the right fielder,
Bailey Buffington is back in the circle for Arkansas Tech. Through 5 innings, Buffington has been extremely sharp. 7 strikeouts for Buffington. Facing the number 9 hitter, Rodriguez, on the ground with the bunt. Covering first base was the second baseman, Timber Riley, on the bunt attempt. And a chuckle because Bailey Buffington was just hit on the hip from Timber Riley, who was trying to throw to her third baseman, Mayberry, after making that play. And everybody can chuckle a little bit because the play was made. And there are now 2 outs.
Number 8, Abby Dietar.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the sixth. Now to the top of the order, and Abby Dietar. Inside and a called strike. Dietar 0 for 2. Ground out and a pop-up. On the ground, left side. Mayberry has it. The throw, low, but dug out by Goins. And it's a quick and efficient 1-2-3 top of the 6th inning by Bailey Buffington and the Golden Suns. We'll go to the bottom of the frame. 2-0 Tech on top. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Well, do you remember what happened in the bottom of the 4th inning? We've got a similar situation here as Jessica Williams comes to the plate to lead things off for Arkansas Tech. Doing so here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just to refresh your memory in that inning. Jessica Williams drew her 2nd walk of the game. Later came around to score as Timber Riley picked up her 3rd hit and 2nd RBI. We'll see what plays out here in the 6th. First 2 pitches are high. And it is Hannah Scoggin who is back in the circle for Northwestern. Time now called. As the catcher Giorgio comes out to have a chat. Scoggin has issued 6 walks in this game. Now it's 3-0 on Williams. Will she be walked for a 3rd time in as many plate appearances? The count is in her favor. And it is ball 4. That pitch looked pretty close, but after delivering 3 straight pitches, the likelihood of getting a close call from a home plate umpire dwindles. So the 3rd walk to Jessica Williams. No official at bats, but she's been on 3 times. Let's see if Crutchfield tries to bunt again. She showed bunt, pulled it back. Pitch was high, and it's ball 1. Crutchfield has also walked in this game. Her last time up, she reached on a muffed throw, dropped throw, by the 2nd baseman Detar. That was on her sacrifice bunt attempt. Shows bunt again, pulls it back, but it's a called strike. The corner infielders are crashing on this sacrifice bunt attempt, which appears to be evident. Lenny, the 3rd baseman, Adams, the 1st baseman. Another one comes inside, and Crutchfield able to pull the bat back out of the way, and it is 2-1. After Crutchfield, we will have Adriana Cooney. She'll get her first plate appearance. The bunt is down the 3rd base line, touched foul. And it is 2-2. Cooney came on as a defensive replacement for Shelby Chavers in the 5th inning. Two balls, 2 strikes. Jessica Williams over at first base. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's upstairs. Bunt has been called off and the count full. 3-2 to Crutchfield. She skies this one in the air to center field. Coming in, McElroy. She makes the catch in shallow center field. The Golden Suns have been just off the barrel when they've made contact.
Number 00, Adriana Cooney.
Several flyouts that really haven't traveled very far. The success they've had has been Timber Riley with hard hit singles up the middle. First pitch to Cooney, she fouls that one back. First plate appearance in this game for Adriana Cooney. That one is low, and it's 1-1. Cooney bats in the leadoff spot in the order for Arkansas Tech. Now it's 1-2 as she fouls that one back. Golden Suns hoping for some insurance runs here in the 6th. That one's low. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Upstairs, and it's 3-2. That pitch fouled back, count holds. Popped up on the infield, right side. It'll be the first baseman, Adams, with the catch. 2 down now for Timber Riley.
In next, the second baseman, number 12, Timber Riley.
Riley is a perfect 3 for 3, all of them singles. The last 2 have scored runs. But she had Jessica Williams at second base with those singles. Williams is over at first base in this at-bat. First pitch swinging, Riley pops it up to the right and out of play. High with the off-speed pitch. Never threatened the strike zone. Good job by Giorgio to stand up and catch it, not let that one get to the backstop and possibly allow Williams to get to second. Riley in the air, left field. Will it stay fair? Foul. She hit it a ton right down the left field line, but it was hooking foul from the get-go and allowed strike number 2. And Riley fouls that one back, protecting the outside corner where Scoggin was trying to spot up. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. And she reaches out and serves that one into right center field for another base hit. Williams will take third on the hit. 4 for 4 is Timber Riley. She has all 4 hits for Arkansas Tech. Great piece of hitting by Riley Outside pitch, didn't try to do too much with it. Served it into the right center field gap, just over the head of the second baseman, Deton. Well, the Golden Suns got a clutch 2-out, 3-run home run by Mackenzie Goins in the bottom of the 6th inning in last night's game. Different situation, the game was tied. They are leading here, but similar outcome would be just as welcomed. First pitch to Caitlin Wells, misses for ball 1. Wells is 0 for 1, a couple of walks and a line out to right. That pitch is high, and it's 2-0. Again, you're in another scenario. First base is not open, but potential walk to Wells would load the bases. Take your chances against Cassie Mayberry, perhaps. As I say that, they find the low outside corner for strike 1. Still a good hitter's count, 2-1. That one bounces, and a good secondary lead by Riley. She'll take second base standing with a wild pitch. The Golden Suns have done a good job on the bases reading that wild pitch. Potential, knowing that Scoggin has had the propensity to bounce the ball well in front of the plate. That's in there for a strike, and the count now full. So Williams at third, Riley at second. Full on the count to Wells at the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Golden Suns with a 2-0 lead. Up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Riley from second. The throw from center, not in time. There's the clutch hit that the Golden Suns have been looking for. It's an RBI, 2 RBI single rather, for Caitlin Wells, and the Golden Suns have doubled their lead and now lead it 4-0. Now we're going to see a pinch runner for Wells, more than likely. That is the case, and Kaylin Aguirre is the runner over at first base.
Pinch runner at first base for the Golden Suns, number 15, Kaylin Aguirre.
So Kaylin Aguirre,
Now hitting the third baseman, number 28, Cassie Mayberry.
the runner for Wells over at first base, following her clutch 2-out, 2 RBI single up the middle. That scored Williams and Riley. First pitch to Mayberry is fouled off. Well, Jessica Williams, no official at bat. She walked 3 times and has scored 3 times. That's low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Also, that hit by Wells is the first base hit for an Arkansas Tech batter that isn't named Timber Riley. She had 4 of them. This one in the air, left field, going back. A couple of steps in front of the track, making the catch, Solberg, and the side is retired. But the Golden Suns double up their lead from 2-0 to 4-0. They'll carry that into the top of the 7th inning. Bailey Buffington coming back to the circle. This is Arkansas Tech softball. Back here at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex, top half of the 7th inning of what is now a 4-0 Arkansas Tech lead. First pitch from Bailey Buffington to Lindsay Mcelroy. Missed high for ball 1. She hits this one down the left field line, but it is foul. Had home run distance and even got over the fence, but well foul. McElroy, the number 2 hitter and center fielder for Northwestern Oklahoma. She is 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. Changeup drops in there on the outside for strike 2. Slow chopper to third. Mayberry fields it cleanly. Strong throw over to first. And that is the first out of the 7th inning. Brings to the plate now the designated player, Hannah Howell.
The designated player, number 24, Hannah Howell.
Howell 0 for 2, has a strikeout. One of 7 strikeouts recorded by Bailey Buffington. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Buffington came on in relief yesterday. Friday night's game ended up being a 9-6 victory for Arkansas Tech. That one fouled at the plate. It's 1-1. She retired all 7 batters she faced in that one against the Rangers. She had come in when it was tied 6-6. 3-run home run by Mackenzie Goins in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ended up giving Buffington the win. This one in the air, right field towards foul territory, and it drops foul. Just into foul territory. Crutchfield was moving over. Don't know if she would have been able to really make a play. Did not dive for it. So as it stands, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or possibly a 1-1 on the count. Scoreboard operator has been on point today. The 1-1. That one on the ground over to Brooke Pruitt, the shortstop. Easy as it comes. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th. Buffington obviously getting the start in this game, but has carried on with her performance against Northwestern in relief yesterday. The final 2 1/3 innings is now 1 out away from securing a shutout. Facing the number 4 hitter, Mackenzie Adams, with 2 outs. First pitch over the heart of the plate, but low because it was called a ball. Jessica Williams, the catcher, checks back with the home plate umpire just to see if that's what he indeed saw, as it definitely was over the plate. The 1-0. Another one low, and it's 2-0. Nobody on, 2 out. Top half of the 7th inning of a 4-0 game. Just a reminder, we'll have the second game of our doubleheader, 3rd and final game of the series, right back here on radio about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. 2-1 the count, as that one was fouled off by Adams. She's 0 for 2, strikeout and a fly out. Fastball high and outside, and it's 3-1. Good hitters count here for Adams. Buffington trying to work back into the count. Gets a foul ball, and the count now full, 3-2. Buffington looks in for the sign from Williams, who gets it relayed from the dugout. They have it. A breath from Buffington, the pitch. Swung on and missed, swing and strike 3, and Bailey Buffington has thrown a no-hitter. Doesn't give up a hit, nearly a perfect game. The only blemish for her was a walk to Jaden Solberg with 2 outs in the second inning. Other than that, absolutely nothing for Northwestern Oklahoma. 8 strikeouts for Bailey Buffington in the no-hitter. Outstanding performance by her. And I tell you what, if you didn't have Bailey Buffington or you didn't have Tim O'Reilly in this game, Northwestern might have had a chance. But between Buffington throwing the no-hitter against Northwestern Oklahoma with 8 strikeouts and Tim O'Reilly going 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run scored, you wouldn't have had much of a chance otherwise. So, wow, there's a no-hitter and a victory 4-0 for Arkansas Tech. They have officially taken the series 2-0 so far over Northwestern Oklahoma. They will go for the possible sweep in Game 3. Second half of our doubleheader will begin in approximately 30 minutes from now. Again, congratulations to Bailey Buffington. No-hitter, 4-0. That's her 12th win of the season. We'll step aside for that 30-minute break and come back. We will have the second half of this afternoon's doubleheader. This is Arkansas Tech softball.